were waiting for me, I was playing the trivias over on Paula's. You know what's really sad? One, I know that Christina posted comments that I couldn't click on because I wasn't in back of house because I didn't go into back of house until like literally 2 minutes ago. Well, not 2 minutes ago. I went before we went, so I can see Glenda's comments, but like I can't see any of Christina's, which is super rude. Well, like I can see them on my phone. But anyways, what I was saying is rude. Is that the bar I used to go play trivia at work after work on Tuesdays, like every other week, got sold. And they did not continue the trivia, which is really sad because I went for the trivia. I didn't go to the bar because it's a bar. I went for the trivia. That's the only reason to go. I didn't care about drinking at the bar. I could have done that at home, you know? So I can't do that anymore anyways. Also, our dragon is here, but she's very sleepy today. So she's here. She's just sleeping. Put a little bit of my hair on your face. Did you like that? Oh, also, if you guys did not see, I posted a short of our dragon. It's the day in our life with Ellie. It's the most recent short that's up because I need to film my own Wings of Blood short yet, but like I'll get to it. It's fine. So yeah, it's just all about Ellie's day yesterday. Everything that we went and did. She did a lot of the same thing all day, but you know that's how Ellie's life goes. It's a pretty accurate representation of what her life is. So. And she seems content with that, don't you, ma'am? Are you just so sleepy? You say it is 9 o'clock, and it is kind of your bedtime, so can you like keep your head out maybe though, instead of hiding your face so people can see that you're like with us? I don't know where Shelby is. I vacuumed and she ran away. I don't know. Anyways, Christina, one, I hope you feel better because I know you went to the dentist. Hey, Lexi, in bed, meds done me in, but alive from the dentist. I'm not even gonna lie, I haven't been to the dentist in like 3 years. I have dental insurance. I just don't like the first dentist they list because I don't like Aspen Dental, and everyone else doesn't let you schedule appointments online, and I don't want to call them, so I just haven't gone. I should just like suck it up and go, but like I also at the same time I don't want to. And then thank you, Christina, for putting in the Vikingathon reading announcement and TBR playlist. It is I, Hemdall, the guardian of the beef roast. It cracks me up. Bridge leading to Asgard. The watchman of the gods. I require little sleep. I require a lot of sleep. Well, I can function on a little sleep. I prefer to sleep lots, though. Can hear grass growing and can see for hundreds of miles, day or night. Raise your drinking horns and hydrate. I did bring my water with me. Look at that. In feast in honor of the gods. Skull, prepare for Ragnarok by subscribing and striking the like button. Thank you. I'm gonna pin this next one if it lets me. Pin. Thank you. I want to pin Christina's message. Thank you so much. Which is the next one, which is the Fires of the Reading Hall Spring Tea playlist. And then Christina linked our Discord for us. Thank you so much. And then this is where I think I can see the comments in back of house now because Restream is weird, and if I'm not back here, it does not let me do things. But I did want to make sure I pinned the playlist. Oh, I didn't say I did have dinner during Paula's last sprint. I made chicken noodle soup and mashed potatoes because you have to mix them together because that's the only way I like to eat them. Don't like to eat chicken noodle soup plain. That's so weird. You always put mashed potatoes in it. Gotta get those carbs in. I don't know. It's just something we do in my family. I don't know. Actually, I've actually learned it's a German thing because I brought it to work the one time. It was eating it like that, and she goes, "That is the most German thing I've ever seen." I was like, "Is it German? I don't know. The school fetish was like this too." But you know what? I live in a predominantly German area, so maybe it is the German thing. Hello, Glenda. And Glenda says hello to Christina. Hope you feel better soon. Take care. And thank you, Glenda, that Atia, Paco, and Kelly are sprinting. If you want to drop the links, go ahead for it. I did see that Atia started sprinting when we were in that game of trivia there, which was so rude to shut down on us. And hello, Elena. How are you today? Reading The Knave of Diamonds by Laurie R. King. Ooh, I haven't heard of this one. Sounds interesting though. Kind of sounds like could either be a thriller, but it kind of gives me more fantasy vibes. Also, Elena says hello to Glenda and to Christina. And Glenda says hello back to Elena. Glenda will be reading a couple of physical books, both and essays by trans and gender nonconforming writers of color. Ooh, by Dean Mitchell Norris for the Trans Right Readathon. Ooh, how nice. I have several reads going on myself, but I'm only gonna technically Assassin's Blade is for Vikingathon, but I'm probably gonna focus on that tomorrow because I can't remember if it's Jesse or Jen who runs tomorrow, but either way, there runs tomorrow. I have them written in my planner. I'm still reading Survive the Night. I meant to finish it yesterday. Well, actually, I meant to finish it Saturday. Oh my god, hi Shelby. Did you hear me talking and decided to come out? How nice. I was gonna read it Saturday. Like I was hoping to finish it Saturday originally, and then I had a massive migraine like all day Saturday. And the second I actually started like feeling better enough, like I wasn't in like severe pain. And I started reading it. I read like maybe 2 chapters and then passed out. So I did not get a lot of reading done. And then yesterday I just wasn't in a reading mood. I did do some reading in like Savage Fae. I did a little bit of reading, and I did a little bit of reading in Secrets of the Killing States. But really I was more in a crafty mood, so I was working on the blanket. I'm almost done with the next section for the color that I want, and then we've got to move on from that. So I have not finished it yet. I'm on 152. It is interesting. I won't say it's not interesting anymore. Like I'm very intrigued by it now. But yeah, I just wasn't feeling it yesterday. But also I feel like I kind of had like a bit of a migraine hangover, and like the crafting didn't require as much thought process. And the legal thriller More Than a Lie by Ben Crump. And Ben Crump is a civil rights attorney. I do like legal thrillers as well, but a lot of times when I read legal stuff, it does tend to be nonfiction. It tends to be based on like real true crime cases. And hello, Lily. How are you? Also, hello to Glenda, Alina, and Christina. And hello, Megan. Hello, Shelby. You've come very close. You look a little angry tonight. Is it because there's pillows over here? I'm sorry. I'm sitting more towards the middle of the couch. Well, I'm sitting actually more towards your side of the couch, aren't I? And not just the middle. Is this okay if I do this? Can you come up now? I'll just set that right over there for now. That way, oh my gosh. I threw my mouse at you. I did not mean to throw that mouse at you. Okay, so whenever you're feeling it, Shelby, you can come sit right here in your spot, okay? It's a little bit closer than normal than I would sit, but like maybe you'll let me sit that close to you. Hello, Kasha. Had a rough weekend, so I decided to start a new book, even though I'm reading over 20 books. You know what? It's fine. Like, I have that one going, and then I have Secrets of the Killing State going, and then I have Savage Fae going, and then I have an audiobook going. Do I have another one? No, I don't think so. I was going to start Alchemized today, too, but then I just didn't have enough time between getting off work and sprints here for me to start Alchemized. So I just haven't. I was like, okay. Yes, hello, Shelby. Thank you. Thank you for joining the sprint. If you don't mind sitting down now, that would be great. Okay. Hi, Shelby. You don't want me to kiss you? You don't like kisses, I know. So I only have 4 going, but I did think about starting a 5th one, and I decided against it. Shelby, did we not learn our lesson from last Friday when I was on sprints and you fell? Please don't jump from here to the table. You fell when you tried to step on my diamond painting last time, so don't do it again. She did. She like completely fell. I don't think I was acting at the camera on them, but she fell and like off the table. She missed. Hello, Jamie, and hello, Thor. I came in the Guardian of the beef roast sounds like a low budget Viking. Yo, beef is not cheap though. It really, people have told me it's not cheap. I actually don't know how much beef costs, but like I did think about making a roast this week, but I refrained. Because I have one of my coworkers, her chickens have laid so many eggs, and like you could let them incubate and like let them hatch, but she doesn't want to do that, so she just has like a shit ton of eggs right now. So I have some of those to cook up this week. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Started Want to Know a Secret by Frida McFadden. Oh my gosh, it doesn't have the in it. What's she doing? That's not how her format of books go. Thank you, Shelby. That was very weird, but thank you. She just like licked me. Hello, Jen. Probably going to read my pages in Mean Streak and Assassin's Blade and then work on the Lincoln Lawyer. I am still wherever I was on Jesse Sprints on Friday. Wherever we were on those, that's where I am. So like the end of chapter 2 in the third story. It's interesting, but yeah, it's gonna be my focus tomorrow after work. Which tomorrow should be fine because it's just like our OD tomorrow because our MD takes off every 5 weeks for a week. So it's like her 5th week, so she's actually not in the office. So tomorrow should be more low key. And then my Wednesday is kind of low key in the morning because my doctor is not in the morning because he is doing a tour of the hospital because he's going to start doing surgery there. So they wanted to give him like an OR tour and blah blah blah. Lily says hello to Jamie, Paula, and everyone coming in. And hello, Atia, working on thumbnail. Ooh, for your bookshelf one. I did that last when I built the bookshelf that's in my bedroom currently. I filmed it and then sped it up because you guys didn't want to watch me sit there and be angry for like 2 hours while I built a bookshelf. Hello to Jen. And hello, Ashley. That reminds me of the chicken noodle thing they have at Bob Evans that they put over potatoes. Yeah, that's pretty much it is. You like put your mashed potatoes in the bottom of the bowl and then you just pour the chicken noodle over top. It's the only way I'll eat it. It's just like, why would I just want noodles and broth? You gotta put some more carbs in there. There's not enough carbs, clearly. It doesn't make me crash though. I think that like slightly concerns people, but like it really does not make me crash. Like I do not crash after eating carbs. Like I feel fine. Hello to Atia and Ashley from Lily and Glenn. Hello to Atia, Lily, Jen, Ashley, Paul, and Corey. Did I miss Corey's comment? That's rude. Did it not show me? Did it not show me Corey's comment? Oh no, it did. I was like, did I not see it? I saw it. Hello to Megan and Kasha, and hello to Glenda and Lily. This is gonna be slow again. Hello to Bree and also everyone else, and hello to Jamie. I don't know what I said again, but I'm glad I make you guys laugh. Okay, I gotta turn the sound off on this. Oh my god. We're not on the train. I don't need train sounds right now. Go up. No trains. Thank you. I put us in the garden. I have refrained from hunting for any spirits, though, so far, so that we can do it together. I want to finish most of my books I am currently reading by Friday so I can start fresh after my birthday. That sounds like such a plan. I just kind of want to get down. I like to only have 3 going. Really, I just need to finish the audio because I end up renewing it on Libby. But I literally have like an hour and a half left and I just haven't listened. I don't know. It's not the best thriller, but it's something. I thought it sounded more interesting than it is. Let's just put it that way. Hey, if you mind stopping your bathing session, Paula says hello. Okay, she's not gonna stop bathing, but here she is. And hi, Lily says hello to you too. Okay, your head is dirty now. Perfect. This is like the most she does. And Jamie also says hello. Okay, I see that that ear is very filthy. Also, Megan says hello to you. Okay, she kind of paused. It's clearly time to bathe, apparently, though. And hello to Megan. And again, if it's about Shelby falling off the table, she hardcore fell off the table on Friday night, and I don't. My camera might have been on, but we might have been in a sprint. But like she was here on the couch where she was, and I had my diamond painting laying right where it is right now, but it's on the edge of the table, and she went to go jump from here to the table, but she hit my diamond painting and like slid and fell onto the floor. I felt so bad about it afterwards. I was like, "Oh my god, Shelby, are you okay?" And then she just like was fine, and she was like, "What the fuck? Don't touch me." And I was like, "Okay, well, you just like about died off the table." Okay, that got really slow. Okay, it's fine. Paul's gonna head to bed. Cramps are cramping hard. Time to snuggle with the hot water bottle and take a bunch of painkillers. That's what I do. Maybe that's not advisable, but at one point my doctor was like prescribing me 800 milligrams of Tylenol, or not Tylenol, ibuprofen. Megan says hello to Glenda, Christina, Elena, Casey, Kasha, Jamie, Paula, Corey, Jen, Atia, Ashley, and Brie. And happy sprinting, friends. Oh, I did not see this. It did not make a sound for me. Hi, let me make it different. There we go. Okay, you have yourself muted though, Anna. Brie finished Throne of Glass. Going
Why?
you ready? Hi. It did not tell me. That is so rude. It didn't make any sound to me, or it did, and I didn't hear it.
It doesn't do it for me. That's why I have to constantly check on Raystream. I have to constantly check like
The little
the
pictures.
little number on top.
Yeah, I don't. It's rude.
Yeah, I know.
But what are you up to tonight?
Uh, um, polishing my nails, and because I cannot move for 3 hours, I will be here with you reading the Poppy War.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. Lily says she hopes Paula feels better. And there's your comment. See, that's what clued me in. I was like, oh my gosh, it didn't make no sound to me. That is so rude. And Ashley says hello to Megan and good night to Paula. And Lily sends you some hearts.
Hi, Casey.
Hillary.
Police
Ooh.
passing by.
Hey, no, that's fine. I live by the hospital, so
Oh,
there's lots of sirens.
yeah.
Good night to Paula. Feel better soon. And Jamie says hello to you. And so does
Hello,
Elena.
Jamie. Hi, Lena.
I made sure I set this up when Paula was sprinting because Spirit City, the DLC released today. If it will
Oh,
load.
I'm
There it
dying
goes.
for Spirit City, but it's too expensive for me.
I mean, it wasn't bad for me, but also, did I need to spend $8 on it today? Probably not. But I did stop what I was doing though because I was clicking through something. Oh, it was this one. And it started to find a spirit earlier. I don't remember what I was doing though. What was I doing? It wasn't this one on, but like I didn't want to find any spirits until we got on here. So then I need to read what they say. Blah blah blah.
By the way, I have a question. You pay
Yeah.
for Spirit City like how often?
It's a one-time thing.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, I had to pay for the DLC today because it just released, but
yeah. Oh,
okay, we need my little
I,
axolotl tail.
I think I'll get it.
Yeah, it was definitely a one-time thing. So I'm okay with it. And I've refrained from buying other stupid things
Yeah.
in the greenhouse. Okay, so now we need to go to the greenhouse. Okay, then what does it say? I gotta go back and forth sometimes. Hmm, doesn't say. Slouch in the corner. Okay, so maybe we got to go to a corner. We'll just flip through everything and see what it says. Oh my gosh, it doesn't go this
Sorry,
way.
I'm still sick.
No, that's fine. I'm flipping through all my options to see what finds us a spirit. This one will apparently. Now I gotta find this. Oh, okay. More comments. Let me go back up. Where were we? Here we go. Glenda also says hello.
Hello, Glenda.
And Nightbot wants us to drink our water.
Import.
So cute. Yeah, I spent all of like Paula's like last sprint decorating the garden. So that's what I did with my time. Hello, Lils. He's studying today. And Nightbot's popping in to say thank you for hanging out with us. And Glenda says hello to Lils. And guess who we're sprinting later? Yes, like 2.5-ish hours now. So we'll for sure do like my goal is at least 2 sprints. At least two.
Yeah. It
Yes.
depends on how long you make them.
I think I was gonna do 45 just so that I stay semi-focused tonight on my reading because I kind of do need to finish a book at some point for this readathon. I have multiple going? Maybe, but I haven't finished a single one. So that's gonna be the goal. But let me make the
When I
timer.
have multiple books going, I don't worry about finishing one because when I finish, I'm going to start finishing two or three at a time, which is fair.
Well, half the books I'm reading aren't even for this readathon. So because
Maybe you can count them.
I don't know where to put them. That's pretty much it. The one
I
is like a
mean,
nonfiction.
TBR change is allowed.
Yeah, I just don't know where to put the one nonfiction one I have really. Because I mean, it's just about lethal injection. Hmm. I didn't really know where to fit it yet. But here's the thing: I finish the book and then I make it work for something.
As a mood reader, I totally approve.
I just shove it in. I'm like, it fits that one now.
Been there, done that regularly.
Yeah. So that's usually my main method. But we'll go ahead. We'll get into this first sprint so we can get some reading done, and then we will chat again in 45.
I'll finish this and get to reading.
Welcome back. I clicked everything but the timer. Hi, Shelby. May I have the mouse back now? Thank you. Shelby is still here. She's still joined. Um, I almost got to the end of a chapter. I don't really know what chapter because none of them are numbered. But I'm only page 202.
Not bad. I got to page 45. I mean, I started it today, so that's good.
Yeah, that's decent. I mean, I started that one like last week. I don't know, whatever. Monday. It was Monday. I started it on the first day. I was like, what day did I start? It was Monday. It was Monday. Wasn't it, Shelby? You're like right off camera, man. Your sister is sleeping in the blanket again, but
Hi, Shelby.
thank you.
Hmm.
That is very nice. Thank you. May I have the mouses? Oh, okay, thank you, Shelby. You keep doing your thing. Jean is here. How are the dragons doing? This one is being a Shelby per usual. She moped around for a while because I vacuumed. And now she's cleaning me, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. She considers you another cat, which is high. She highly um, considers you, given that, to cats, we humans are lower.
Thank you, Shelby. That was very nice. And Ellie is here too. She's just in the blankets.
Hi, Ellie. Oh,
She's just sleeping. We did go out to do
that's
her
cute.
bedtime routine, but it's her bedtime. So she's sleeping right now. But it's fine.
She's the cutest thing.
That's why I posted a whole short because everyone said they wanted more Ellie content. So I made that whole short yesterday where I did a day in the life of Ellie.
Everybody loves Ellie.
So it's mainly just her doing this all day because this is what her favorite activity is. But there we go. And she made little piggy snorts in one of them.
Ah, that is cute.
Yes. So but they're both doing great, Jean. This one hid for a while though because I did vacuum and she doesn't like that. Glenda says hello to Jean and hail Sigan and hail Freya. Are you
Hi,
guys doing the
Sijan.
announcement tonight? I am. I mean, it's gonna be midnight my time, and I'm gonna have to like pretty much jump off here and get ready for bed because I have to be up at 6.
Uh, Jesse, I
6:30
don't
for tomorrow.
see a link in the spreadsheet, and I wanted to join for the surprise. I cannot join long, but I can join an hour.
Yeah, I wanted to have it pulled up for the surprise. I mean, I know what the surprise is, but like I wanna watch it. But
I
yes,
want to be there.
in case people didn't know, there's another surprise coming. Maybe we should just make that a Monday thing. Every Monday there's a surprise. That was the surprise last
Surprise
month.
Mondays. Yeah.
Surprise Mondays. Here's the next surprise. I mean, I did have Ellie pick one of my books. I didn't put it on camera, but she picked Alchemize.
Ouch.
So
Yeah.
I have it. I had Chat GPT make me a reading schedule for it.
That's what you were talking about with the reading schedule thing.
Theoretically, I should have started it today, but what's one more day, right? Will I bring it to work or something tomorrow? But yes, there's another surprise. I kind of teased about it on Friday in the Massverse sprints because I asked if it was a challenge because Jesse sent me a video. And I said, "Is that a challenge for your surprise?" So if everyone saw that, that might give them a hint on what it is. But Glenda says hello to Sigan. And I think I got their video uploaded and read a few pages in the Star Seekers. I will have to go watch that. I like watching people build bookshelves. Although when I did mine, I about had a mental breakdown. So
Why?
because when I built my newest bookshelf that I have, I also decided it'd be a great idea if I take everything off the shelves, categorize it in a spreadsheet, and sort them by genre.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
then it was going really well for like the first day, but by day 3 of everything being on my floor, I was having a mental breakdown. Because not only was I putting it on the spreadsheet, I was also going into Storygraph and finding the exact edition I have of every book and marking it as owned. So maybe had a little bit of a mental breakdown by the end of day 3, but it's fine.
It took a while, didn't it?
It took me over a week. And yeah, I hated my life. Jen read a chapter and a half and cleaned the kitchen from dinner. I also did that. Because I was like, oh, I should probably wash the pot I cook soup in. I think I have 72 pages left. Honor and offended when strawberries cleans. Yeah, I mean, I don't really put too much into it with Shelby saying I'm dirty. Like, oh, you love me, but also, sis, are you calling me dirty?
FYI, they're not calling you dirty. They're telling they dominate you. When they leak each other, it's a dominion thing. So I'm on top of you. I'm the owner here. Yeah, I'm the boss.
Well, Shelby does clean Ellie, but only at nighttime and only when Ellie's asleep. And then the second Ellie wakes up, she runs away. Like, so you think you're in charge until your sister wakes up?
Sirius scared of Tesla because Tesla, being a dog, is quite brisk. Call it like that. And then Sirius, when Tesla is laying like sleeping, gets close and smells him and lays next to him and stuff. As soon as Tesla's moving, it takes longer for Tesla to get up than for Sirius to have disappeared completely.
She doesn't necessarily do that. It's just like she'll be cleaning Ellie's like face, and then the second Ellie wakes up, Shelby bolts. I'm like, okay, well maybe don't lick her face next time, because that's what woke her up. Maybe pick something else.
Maybe. Wow.
Jamie got to 49% in their audiobook, fed all the cats, and read some poetry in a dual language edition. Otra America by Barbara Kingsolver, and reading the Spanish aloud while reading the English alongside. That takes dedication. I can only do one language at a time. Like,
Wow.
I can read in German, but then don't start talking to me in English because then my brain sits there and the wheels turn and I have to like compute.
Yeah. That's what normally happens.
I have to like sit around and compute. And then I can think. Except for that time, the only surgery I've ever had is I had my wisdom teeth removed when I was 18. And they put me to sleep for it because of like how impacted they were. And when I woke up, I couldn't remember how to make sound come out of my mouth. I could understand English, but I couldn't like speak it. And so I text my mom everything in German, and then she would respond back to me in English. But I couldn't remember how to make sound come out, so it was all through text messages.
Things happen.
Yeah, and all I can remember is that I was very angry that they wanted me to drink Gatorade when I wanted water. But they told me I needed electrolytes. I hate Gatorade. Lily had a snack and read 25 pages. Look at that. I didn't ask Lily, is one of the 20 books you're reading right now, are you still reading your Riley Sager one? I mean, obviously that's what I'm reading, but I can't remember if you've ever said if you finished With a Vengeance yet. I had to rip Rose out of my double blank. Why? Why'd you have to frog it? That's so sad. I was working on mine yesterday, but it's in like a pile, so I can't really show you guys right now. I'm hoping to finish the color I'm on by like Thursday, and then I can like show it on Sprints Friday or something. That's my goal. Also, I need to film a video this week, but we'll see.
How long does it take to approximately to make a blanket?
The one I'm working on right now, I've been working on for 15 hours. And it's about 53 inches wide by, when the last time I measured it, it was 24 inches long.
How much is that? Inches to centimeters.
But yes, that's it. I put everything on a spreadsheet and it was a lot of dedication. It's not fully updated because I haven't opened a single book of the month box except for Bury Our Bones in the last 14 months. Yeah, I mean, it's getting big, but it's taken a while.
Yeah. Does it take longer when you crochet than when you knit the blanket?
I want to say either takes necessarily longer. I don't really have much to compare by though, because I don't really knit, so.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of ideas, so I spend a lot of time when I say I'm crocheting, I spend a lot of time making up ideas and color schemes. And like I want to start all of them because I don't know if you've ever seen the flower bouquet blankets that are like crocheted, but they look like a flower bouquet. Like when you wrap them up, they look like a bouquet of flowers.
I haven't seen that.
And I really want to make one for my mom that's in the color of her wedding flowers.
Aww.
And then she was asking me because I had the blanket at her house yesterday and I was working on it. And she goes, "Oh, who's that for?" And like, that one's just for me. And she's like, "Are you just going to make everyone blankets?" And I didn't want to look at her and went, "Yeah, but you're going to ruin the surprise if you ask about it." So I haven't actually started it. I'm trying to finish that one before I start on hers.
Basically, she's like, I'm the boss.
And she's like, "Are you going to make me a blanket or not?" And like, I have it. I'm planning it, but I don't want to make it in front of her. Like, that would ruin the surprise.
Yeah, it would. Totally.
So I just keep going, "Yeah, maybe, Mom, I'll make you one." Like, what do you want me to say? So is Strawberry calling me a peasant? Got it. I'm pretty sure all cats just call their owners peasants. They're like, wow, the human is here again. 234 pages read in 49 chapters and 73% of their book, says Elena. Gonna finish it in the next sprint. Sounds like you will, though. Nightbot wants us to hydrate there. I will try. I haven't finished my water today, but I'm gonna finish it before I go to bed, probably. Often studied multiple languages each semester when I was in school, ever since middle school. Not fluent in any of them, but I can switch between them pretty easily.
That's fair.
I mean, I took 1 year of Spanish in high school because it was a prereq to be able to take American Sign Language. So
I'm dying to learn sign language. The problem with that it's different in every country.
yeah, there's so many like different dialects of it. So the way my school did it is you had to take at least Spanish 1 before you were allowed to go into the sign language class, even though it was English Sign Language, it was American Sign Language,
Uh-huh.
but they only had 6 seats per class.
Wow.
And I mean, we didn't have a super big school. Like, I graduated in a class of 45 other kids. But you had to, like, fill out an application and write an essay on why you wanted to take American Sign Language. And then the principal himself graded it and awarded those spots in the class. So, I really wanted to get into that. And they let me into that one. So I took American Sign Language my sophomore and junior year. They didn't do like a third year of it, so I only took the 2 years.
Well, at least you have the basics.
Yeah, it's mainly the basics, and she showed us how to cuss some in sign language. But we did Skype school before Zoom was a thing. Like, we Skyped into Ohio School for the Deaf, 2 hours away from us, and we just did class over Skype.
Nice. At least you did something.
Yeah, and it worked out easily for me to do it my sophomore and junior year, because my senior year I was crazy and took 3 math classes at the same time. I took trigonometry, calculus 1, and statistics all at the same time.
How's that logical?
It wasn't, but the school let me do it. And I got an A in all of them. My corners had too many stitches.
Wow.
Oh, that's why I use stitch markers, Jean. That's why I always put my stitch marker in my stitch, so I don't have to pay attention to counting. And then you just go all the way to the stitch marker. No pattern, just coming out of my head for the edging. Relatable. That's how I made my snowman. I was just like messing around and was like, this will work. And it did. But yeah, that's my assignment. One day I will finish the blanket. Honestly, though, the blanket colors that I'm using kind of reminds me of cherry blossom trees. So that's what I keep calling it now in my head, the cherry blossom blanket. Faster at crocheting than knitting. See, yeah, I don't really have like any knitting experience to compare it to, except for like my friend knits and I crochet, so sometimes we'll sit there together, but I really can't compare who's faster at it. 1, because we're talking. 2, we're never making the same thing.
True.
So we're just like, and we're just sitting there talking, and then it turns into something else, and we're like, actually, I have no clue what we were even doing anymore. One of my 2026 goals is to learn how to knit. My friend offered to show me next time I'm down at her house, which I think will be in July. Learned how to crochet last year. Yeah, I taught myself on YouTube. YouTube is great for that. Once I get my bookstore and move all my books in, I also get Coda to come visit and help me film an unboxing and shelving all the books. Oh my god, you should. You should totally do that. A lot of time was spent trying to solve color as every single color was discontinued. Yeah, that's another thing. I'm like, oh, I mean, I feel like I should just buy all the bulk yarn now so that the colors aren't discontinued, but it's fine. Technically, I think cats call their own ears minions and have the phrase "minion fetch me food." Um, Shelby doesn't have to do that because she has an automatic cat feeder. So, like every 12 hours, it just dispenses cat food. I mean, she does like wet food in the morning, but like she just gets dry food access all the time. So she doesn't have to look at me for that.
Same for Sirius. He gets um, soft food in the morning, and he gets churro like this. Hmm, how do I explain it? This thing that is like a tube and they leak it.
Oh, those tube things, yeah.
Yeah,
Shelby's
he
not
gets
super
one of
fun.
those in the half of those in the evening.
Yeah,
For the
Shelby's not
rest,
super
he's got
fond of that.
availability to he's got his hard food available all day.
Yeah, she has her hard food and it dispenses food every 12 hours. And then she gets a bowl of wet food in the morning. So she has food. She's not worried about it. Took 2 years of Italian, 2 years in German, 1 year in French in high school, then took 2 semesters of German, 2 semesters of Russian, and 1 semester of French in college. I was in the lab a lot in college. I did a lot of labs.
I don't have that option to take different languages here, so
I definitely could have if I wanted to, but like most of my semesters were taken up by 3 hour labs because I did a lot of chemistry and a lot of biology classes. And they all had labs I had to go sit in.
I love that.
I enjoyed it. The only bad part about it was during COVID when they
Hmm.
had to move all of them online. And then everything was just theoretically this happens. But like it was hard to comprehend because I couldn't see it.
Yeah,
It's just theoretically, if you do this and this happens.
that's not nice.
No, it was really hard too because I was in organic chemistry too at the time, and I was like, I
Mm.
don't know what's happening actually, but it's fine.
Didn't they give you like extra classes for that when like post COVID or something?
They may have to other people, but it was my senior year, so it was my last year.
But still,
So they were kind of like, "You passed, congratulations." I'm like, okay, cool.
dangerous but cool.
Like, cool. I'm never gonna use it in real life, but it's fine. I live in a city that sits on what used to be the US Mexican border, so I have never taken Spanish in a class, but it's spoken in a lot of public here. So my youngest brother, his grandma was from Mexico. So she spoke a lot of broken English to us, but a lot of Spanish. So like I could get the gist of what she was saying to me, but it's been years since I even listened to it because she passed away a few years ago. And my brother does not speak much Spanish himself because his dad did not feel it necessary to teach him.
Mm.
Like he was learning it when he was like super little. And then once his grandma passed, his dad decided he didn't need to learn that. So it was like, oh, okay then. So I guess we're not doing that. I was like, oh, okay. I think for the
Sad.
I think we could do an hour because then that like gives us like
I
15
think that
minutes.
would be perfect.
before Jesse. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking logically. But yes, I am going to continue reading Survive the Night. I forgot the title of the book. Hopefully, we'll make it further. I don't think I'm going to finish it tonight because I have like 140 pages left. But I should be able to get a good chunk of it read yet. And then maybe finish it tomorrow. We'll hope she doesn't die in this part.
I think you can finish it. You're a pretty quick reader.
Oh, what spirit did we get? Oh, you're right, Jean. I didn't even realize that red dot was up there. Let's click on that. It's whatever the wax lotto gets us. Oh my god, look at it! It's a little Triceratops! Oh my god, it's so cute. It's like as cute as you, Shelby. You keep looking at me when I say that. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's a little dinosaur.
Is there any that is not cute in Spirit City?
No, I don't think so. But you know, we
Mm.
have like the 13 new ones to find. But like, oh my god, look at him. A spirit coated in ancient clay dating back to thousands of years, triceratops were dwelling so deep underground that we had no idea they even existed until they recently started to resurface. They are an earnest but rather simple-minded spirit whose days are mostly spent nested waist deep in dirt and mud, completely unbothered by the many plants and vines that grow out from the cracks and crevices. Prehistoric ancestor of Waxlotl, it's not clear when the two spirits branched off from each other, but they still share many traits like their stubby legs and tails, frilled necks, and charmingly dopey expressions. Oh my god, they always write so much. The opposite of terrestrial, when two triceratops meet, they clink their horns together and perform a clumsy friendship dance for each other. Spiritographers believe this is a ritual to invite the other into their home turf, since Triceratops owners often report gaining a second dino squatter in their garden not long after one of these dances takes place. Oh, that's so cute. He's so
It
cute.
is.
Let's use him. We got to at this point. Where is he at? There he is. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Look at him. Is there any other ones we should try? I don't know what this one is. Outdoors join midday snack. Uh, Here, I'll mess around with this in the sprint and look at different ones that we can go into a sprint.
Yeah, we will
Yeah, I
notice
do.
the
I gotta
time
change it to
together.
nighttime, Jean. I just haven't done it. It's because I opened it during Paula's. And hello, Cynthia. No worries. We're only gonna do one. Oh, I should change that, shouldn't I? We're gonna do one more here, but then Jesse or Sigan has an announcement for us at midnight. So we need to head over that way. But I'll mess around with Spirit City in the background and pick something. That way you guys don't gotta watch me read all the things for 20 minutes. You guys can just watch me do it on screen and not listen to me talk. But okay,
It's a good point.
I'll sit here like all day and read them though. That's the thing. The I think the fairy is evening the first one. Yeah, I think it is too. I'm gonna change it to night though in a second and see what we can capture at night because there's bound to be something at night that we can capture. But I'll start the time
Sorry.
and then we'll talk again in an hour.
See you later.
Welcome back. What did we all get up to? I hit the climax in my book. I'm on page
Oh,
284 now. I thought I hit it a while ago, but no, just everything is apparently gonna happen in like the last 100 pages of the book.
I
And
got and
I was trying to math it real quick. It's like 14 to 4. It's like I have like 35-ish pages.
I got to page 71, and I wanted to get nearly double that tonight. Not sure if I will be able to, because I want to get to chapter 7, and this is where I want to get versus this is where I'm at.
Well, I mean, maybe. Depends on how much you want to stay up.
Yeah, that's the problem. I have to wake up early, so
So do I. That's why I think I probably will finish it in the morning while I get ready for work,
mm,
like have breakfast. Because I do gotta get up at like. I mean, I would prefer to get up at 6, but I could get up at 6:30. Like they ain't gonna do anything until I get to work anyways.
well, hopefully I can get at least to the beginning of chapter 5. But
Here's
it's
the thing.
80 something. They're long chapters.
I know the one girl, like they put her on the schedule every single day for 7:40. She cannot come in at 7:40. They know she can't come in at 7:40 because she has to get her kids on the school bus first. But they still schedule her then. So I know she's not going to be there. So they ain't going to do anything until I get there.
It doesn't make sense that they're scheduling her at that time then.
That's what we keep saying. Like, why do you keep scheduling her then, knowing that she cannot be here until then? And you agreed that she does not need to come in until her kids are on the school bus.
Yeah. I don't see the point.
I don't see the point in it either. I mean, whatever. I'm not in charge of the schedule. If I was in charge of the schedule, well, it would make sense logically. But here we are. Like even Wednesday, they told me I didn't have to be in until 8, but my doctor isn't working until 1. So I guess I'll sit there for 4 hours and then take a lunch break.
What who scheduled that?
The people in the other office that don't work there,
Yeah.
they also don't
Obviously.
pay attention to the schedule. They had no clue that. So the one I'm really good friends with, the doctor that I'm friends with, her schedule is not supposed to start in the other office until 8 a.m. because it's an hour drive. The past 2 Thursdays, they've had her schedule starting at 7:25 instead of 8. And no one realized it until I went, "Hey, Dr. So-and-so is really not happy with her schedule starting at 7:25 because it's never started at 7:25 in either office." And they're like, "What? Did you not look at the schedule? You're the ones who make the schedule.
Allegedly.
Did you not look at it? Did you just say it looks good enough and copy and paste it from week to week?" Apparently, because my schedule never changes. They leave me in the same spot every single week. But I'm not in charge of the schedule, so I just ignore it. I show up when I show up. What they gonna do? Fire me? Go for it. They ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. Well,
They're too desperate. They ain't gonna do it. If I wasn't there, the building would burn down. I got asked on Friday, do I need to make sure all the stuff is off if you're not coming back? Yes. You should be doing that anyways because that's your job, but yes. Please do. And it still wasn't shut off. They left stuff on.
Hmm.
At least it wasn't anything that was going to catch on fire, though. They've done that before.
Yeah, you've
But
got to.
he says hello to you. Also, I went to go find Jesse's link or Sigan's link because they have a very special announcement for us in 6 minutes. Oh, I should pull that up on my phone so I can see when this starts.
And the link is there.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone too so I can see when it exactly starts so I know when to shut up. But also, he said that they'll get you the link here in a bit. Oh, Christina's already there. You're welcome, Lily. I hope you got some good reading in. Jamie got to 63%. For a Holocaust novel, it is less dark than usual. Because as the title implies, the main character probably survives. I mean, that's a plus. I have a Neck Alley arc actually that's about a Holocaust survivor. I haven't gotten around to it, but it's called The Swimmer of Auschwitz, I think. Shell.
Why do people do that? The streamer, the whatever. The last thing they need is a WC.
Yeah.
It's too much.
I think they called it that because I think yes, it's about someone from they went to the Olympics. That's what it was. The extraordinary story of an Olympian who was imprisoned in Auschwitz and survived to tell his story. I think that I like nonfiction, so I know I like request a bunch of them. Megan got to 80%. Look at you guys being productive. I don't know how much percentage that is. I mean, it was like 130 pages or something that I read total. Gonna get a beverage and then we'll be ready for sprints when you finish. Perfect. Gonna get to 54% in Future Saints by Ashley Winstead. What is the name of the book you're reading, Jamie, about the Holocaust? And the link is in there now. Perfect.
I saw it.
We Were the Lucky Ones by Georgia Hunter. You know what? That title does give it away that they at least two of them, because it's plural, survive. Maybe not all of them, but at
I
least
like that
two.
title though.
I do like it. Um, in DC, they actually have a really cool Holocaust museum here, as cool as the as a Holocaust museum can be. But what they do is they mimic what happened during the Holocaust, as in they shove you in like these really tiny elevators and like jam pack it as full as they can, and then they give you I still have mine somewhere from when I went like over a decade ago, but they give you this like little passport looking thing that all the Jews had to carry around before they were put into concentration camps, and you have to figure out that person's story by going through the museum, and then at the end you find out if you live or died or not. Spoiler, most of the people die, but it was a very nice interactive thing. My only problem with it is that it was a school trip we went on, and they did not budget, in my opinion, enough time for you to really, really go through the museum. Like they only gave us 3 hours, and I probably could have spent 12.
Hmm.
But I mean, I get why they only put it on 3. We had a schedule. We had lots to go see, and not everyone is like a history nerd and is like, I'm gonna spend a day
Yeah.
in a museum. They had like other things to show us, like monuments and stuff. We went out to Mount Vernon at one point.
I went crazy in London. because museums in there.
I love museums.
Me too.
But I guess not everyone else at 14 thought museums were cool. So
Yeah, I did, but I wish I had known you back then.
yeah, I love museums. That is like one of the big reasons I actually do want to go back to DC sometime. But I've heard you should go like at this time of year because the cherry blossom trees around DC are like gorgeous at this time of year. So I'm trying to convince my friends to go with me, except for none of them want to hang out in a museum with me. So,
One of the reasons I really want to go to the US is the Smithsonian.
oh, they're so nice. We spent a day in the Smithsonian's too. I only got to go to two of them, but I really loved it.
Nice. And I want to go um to Edgar Allan Poe's house in Maryland.
Mm. Yeah, we went to Mount Vernon, which is George Washington's estate.
Nice.
We went there, and then because of the way we took from Ohio to DC, we stopped in Gettysburg. So we got to see the like the battlefield for where the Gettysburg battle happened, and like see the like there are still buildings down in Gettysburg where you can see where the bullets went through buildings.
No. The same like I was in Leipzig in Germany. And Leipzig is very peculiar because you can see the like Eastern Germany, right?
Mhm.
So you see the communist even if the Germans have a thing, and is that when the old thing is not the thing that tells history is not in good condition, they restore it. But if they're going to build something new that is more functional, they do it next to the old thing. They don't destroy the old thing and build that on top. So in Leipzig, you saw like the communist, the Russian street lights
Yeah.
that are made of stone and stuff, and then if the bottom had been destroyed, the bottom was the new thing, but the
Hmm.
from the middle to the top, it would be the old thing still.
Yeah.
And you see buildings that you know where there was a bomb coming through, you know, where there was a bullet. I mean, it was so nice to be at Leipzig and see history alive.
Yeah. That's actually where my family comes from in Germany.
Really?
Mhm.
I love Leipzig.
Yeah, that's where my family's from. We actually have a town where I live. It's actually where my mom lives now, that it's named after. And then the other side of my family is from Glandorf.
Oh, I was also in the only city in Germany where there was no tank, no bullet, no nothing passing by in the Second World War. It's all medieval. It's Bamberg.
No, I don't say I haven't actually been to Germany, but yeah, I know my family come. The one side of my family comes from Leipzig, and then the other one is from Glandorf.
It's so worth going.
It's on my bucket list. I just need to be able to like. I don't want to do like a week long vacation
No, too
because
short.
that and the time change for one, like that plane trip. Um, so I have to get like special approval at work to take more than a week off at a time. So it's something that's like on my bucket list that I'm like saving up for to be able to do at some point. And then like work is bound to give it to me if I go, hey, by the way, I have 17 vacation days I haven't used. And either you have to give it to me off or you have to pay me 17 days worth of work. And then they usually just give it to me off.
You have to be strategic if you want like to go 2 weeks. You have to be strategic to go to certain places and spend the exact amount of hours and be strategic on where to stay that is cheaper. So if you need to talk about that, let me know.
Okay. I know my dad is looking into it because he is planning a trip to Europe in like the next few years.
Mm.
I think he also wants to go to Italy while he's there because my stepmom's family is from Italy.
I want to go back to Spain, see my godmother and stuff, and I want to go to Italy in the same trip because surprisingly, I haven't been to Italy.
Yeah, I mean, most European countries are all pretty close together.
Yeah, and it's really cheap to travel in Europe.
Yeah, they used to do a school trip where they used to take the seniors around Europe, but it had to stop a few years before because the teacher who hosted it retired.
Lexi, it's 04.
I know, but my chat stopped working anyways. So I know that Kasha said she wanted to get a copy of the Poppy Wars, and Jamie loved their books. Perfect. I'm really bad about doing that. I need to
Hi,
remind
Kash.
myself. And yeah, they have traveling exhibits for the Holocaust stuff. So that's really cool. But we will end here so that Jesse can go ahead and start and have our special announcement. And
Jesse, I'll be ready in 15 minutes. I'll make something quick for dinner and be on your live. Wait.
and then I'll be live again on Friday night for just normal sprints. But I think that's about it for this week.